Hi, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk to you about other people and the way we see how they live their lives. And we've all said these phrases. We've all heard them. Things like, "If I was them, I wouldn't do it." "If I worked in their job, I would give it up." Or, "I couldn't stay with that husband the way he treats her." Or, "If they were my kids, I would bring them up differently." They have no common sense. They don't know what they're doing, or they're stupid. They haven't got a clue. I can't believe how ignorant that person is. And we say those things all the time about other people, about our family members, our friends, everybody else. We don't just say it about people we dislike. We say it about, well, many people. But the thing is, what's important to remember is we're all different. We all have different experiences. We all have different ways of seeing things. And we all have our different reasons for what we do. Just because you wouldn't do something a certain way, just because you think it's a crazy situation they're in by not leaving perhaps an abusive partner, or taking a holiday in the country rather than going abroad, or staying in a job they don't necessarily like. Just because you would leave the job, just because you want to lie by the sun, and just because you, in your position currently, feel strong enough to be able to say that if you were ever in an abusive relationship, you would leave, doesn't mean that's what they can or want to do. You've seen on Facebook and other places where the picture message comes up and says, "We see the world the way we are." And that's exactly what that is. We look at other people's positions and we very often see it based on what we would do in their position. You've got to take you out the equation. They are not you. I'll say that again. They are not you. You might be in a position in your life where you're strong at the moment. 10 years' time, you might be in their position, and then you might go, I can see their point. Okay, didn't see it that way. Taking it to me, many people look at me and go, "I couldn't live like you. I don't know how you do it. I think you're amazing." Well, they don't know. They may end up, if they were in my position, they may end up being more inspiring, better, coping with it even better than I am. The reality is, until you're walking in their shoes, until you're in their position wholly, not just temporarily, until you've got their experience, their life, their strengths, their weaknesses, don't judge them for their decisions. Listen to them, help them, advise them by all means, but don't judge them for their decisions. Their decisions based on where they're coming from, the way they see it. Nobody gets out of bed in the morning and goes, "Do you know what? I'm going to drop all my common sense today. Do you know what? I'm going to be a dumbass and I'm going to make really bad decisions. Do you know what? Everything that I've ever learned, I'm going to do the opposite." So cut people some slack. Allow them to be them for what they've experienced, what they've grown into. And then perhaps you'll understand them. Then perhaps you can take a real objective look and go, okay, maybe they're not doing what I do. Maybe they are making the wrong decisions based on my life and my experience, but they're still trying their best based on theirs. And that's the reality. Everybody is trying their best. Everybody is in a struggle. Everybody wants to be happy and all the other things in life. Stop at happy. Everybody wants to be successful and happy and travel the world and do all these other things. But the reality is, not everybody has the same upbringing. Not everybody has the same positivity, enthusiasm. Some people have it at different times in their lives. Some people go through days completely different, whether they're tired or whether they're need more sleep than others. No two people are ever in the same position at the same time. But we always go, they're wrong. They shouldn't be doing it. I know a better way. Well, look, you may know a better way for you in your life. Get on with you in your life. Don't worry about the others. Listen to them. Perhaps when you take yourself out of the equation completely, and when a friend comes to you with problems in their life, instead of going, well, I think you're being ridiculous and I think you should just do this, take a step back. Don't think about yourself. Don't think what you would do. And listen to them. Perhaps you'll understand why they can't take a step back. Perhaps you'll understand why it isn't easy for them to walk out an abusive spouse at that time. Perhaps you'll understand why they don't want to sit on a sun lounger on the beach somewhere in Spain and choose a camping holiday. We're all different. Don't make us like everybody else.